recently saw a video of this guy saying that a woman is only a prize if she is worth being considered as one. And I could not agree more because I am so sick and tired of this high value woman content. So, girls, listen up. Every other video is some girl making insane demands, having this huge list of demands for men. Most of them are monetary. Acting like she's some supermodel, like she's automatically a queen and a prize just because she exists. But the reality is that so many of you are looking to be a dependent, not a partner. So many of you are just wanting something for your Instagram instead of actually engaging in a true partnership with a man. You see yourself as so deserving of this prosperous, successful, rich relationship, but then the only thing that you bring to the table is a bad attitude and borderline personality disorder. And I think a big problem is social media. We see these lifestyles that are super inflated online, and you think because this teeny tiny percentage of women have it, that you are automatically deserving of it. But the thing is, you don't deserve anything if you aren't also offering something in a partnership. You can't just sit back and receive, you have to give as well. And here's a really crazy idea. Why don't you ask yourself, hey, what kind of father is this guy gonna be? Instead of asking yourself, can he buy me a Birkin when he's 25 so I can post it on my Instagram? I'm not saying there's something wrong with wanting nice things. I like nice things. I would love to have a big house someday with my husband. I would love to have a lot of land. I would love to have nice clothes and jewelry, sure. But I think a lot of you need to ask yourself if you really want those things or if you just want the social status that those things will provide online. My brother is extremely, extremely successful.
All right, I'm gonna stop right here on that. I really like what she's saying. I'm gonna react to this a little bit. Um, yeah, I've been watching no social media, and I'm seeing a lot of young ladies of all ethnic backgrounds, Americans. Let's say young American ladies. Um, they seem to want them Birkin bags. They want all of this other materialistic stuff for, I guess, as she stated. I really think this is a small young lady, American lady, that's really got an open mind, and she's coming to address her generation, and it seems like, woo, that's a heavy lift because she's going to get some reactions. But I was looking at some of her comments, and she was getting some positive reply. Be both sides be considerate and respectful of each other. And when you're young, you don't expect other generations didn't expect nobody to buy them Birkin, no $1,500 to $3,000 purse. That's not reasonable. When you're that age, you're trying to build. You're trying to first find the mate. Uh, then you're trying to stack money to buy your first house. Then you're going to get married. The first step is to find your mate, get married, then start stacking. Both of you guys working, start stacking money for your own first home. See, what the problem is with social media, she touched on social media. Social media brings a lot of unrealistic realities, uh, and that you think that's what you're supposed to. As she said, you guys want to get Birkin bags and then go on social media and post it, say, "Look what my Beyonce, look what my boyfriend, look what my partner got me." That's not. You're not Jennifer Lopez. You're not Holly Berry. And then when ladies got their own money, so I know the social media got everybody want to be look like they're celebrities and everything, but that's not reality. I be seeing young lady on if you can't take me on iconic vacations. The young lady on one video says she does all iconic. Everything's iconic, and I'm looking at her. You're not iconic. I'm looking at her from a perspective. Don't forget what I look like. I'm just looking at her as far as women and American women and what they say, and looking at the beauty, Holly Berry, looking at Rihanna, looking at what's her name, Dash, looking at all on different women on different level, Pam Greer, looking at all these type of women, and I'm like, you're not in that range. We talking about natural beauty. Kelly Rowland, take all her makeup off. She got natural beauty, physical features. Now, this young lady was all made up, had the eye stuff. Ain't nothing wrong. I'm not judging, but she had so much to make her up. She didn't have like natural beauty. She was pretty cute, but she wasn't iconic. And I wouldn't tell her that because I don't want to mess with no one's self esteem. But at the same time, to be telling a young man that's is learning how to be a provider, learning how to be a man first, and learn how to be a leader. You don't put him under that type of pressure. You just trying to get to know him. Iconic? What's iconic? Oh, Paris. What young 20-some-year-old just fresh out of college can go take a person over to Paris? The flight alone is over $1,000. The come on, people. So I like what this young lady is saying. Let's listen to more of what she's saying. She's speaking some truth. She will get a lot of pushback. There's nothing wrong with that, but maybe it'll bring awareness to the young American women and young American men what not to do, because there's women like the opposite. They're not looking for this. Now she's about to talk about her brother and tell you, listen to this part. It's amazing.
Well, he's very young. He's 25, and he recently got engaged to the most perfect, beautiful, gorgeous girl on the planet. Love her. But he's taking her on this 3-week trip through Asia, and I was like, oh my God, you are such a good boyfriend. She is so lucky to have you. And he said to me that she is so easy to provide for. She is so easy to give things to because she deserves it, because all she does is add peace to his life. She doesn't expect anything crazy of him. She would be perfectly happy to go to Scottsdale, Arizona, and she would be perfectly happy to go to Japan with him. She's happy when he takes her to a $300 dinner, and she's happy when they go to McDonald's together. She doesn't nag him or try to change him or show him off like some gold digger on social media. She just wants to be with him. And it's so easy for him to shower her with nice things because of the peace and the calm and the stability that she brings to his life. So maybe girls, instead of focusing on what you want monetarily and all of the little teeny tiny things that your partner is lacking, maybe you should focus on what you can actually bring to the table, because you're not really bringing that much. I recently saw a video of this guy saying that a woman.
Yeah, so she's speaking real truth, and I think one should recognize that and understand what you bring to a relationship is very important. And you're not the prize. Everybody's not the prize. It's both of you guys. Today, this social media and society has promoting people are the prize. We're not the prize. Everybody is equal. You know, everybody is uh, has the ability to appreciate themselves. Every mother and father is going to tell their kids, "You're valuable. You're important to your family, to your community. So you're important." Just like it's not a gender thing, but I think society has promoted one over the other, and not when you're trying to start out. You are equal to today's society. Since the 60s, you're equal. You have the right to choose. Each one is held accountable at the same level, just different roles. But the reality is, you can't assume the other person has a responsibility over you and to do more than what you have to do. If you ask for a Birkin bag, I want a Mercedes Benz. You hold on. Let's go back. Let me show you how I move. If you want a Birkin bag, cool. All right. I want a Rolex. Rolex? Yeah, I want you to buy me a Rolex. You got an employed, you got a job. If you want to have our relationship at the level of iconic, you want a Birkin bag, $5,000 Birkin bag, fine. I want a Rolex starting at 8,000. I'll start go there. Start 8,000. That's where Rolex start at 8 9,000. All going up to 12 now, depending what part of the country you're in. Yeah, let's do this. And if it's over 10,000, over 5,000, I want a Austria Perpetual Yacht Master with the dial, and that's starting at 20,000. Okay, let's meet each other in the middle. Oh, now I heard one of they says your money is my money and my money is my money. No, it don't work that way. Well, that's how she. Fine, I would tell any young man avoid that. Avoid that scenario because that's not equality or equitable. That's somebody that wants to be take advantage, and they're all right with that. And guess what? It's all right that they feel that way, but don't let nobody take advantage of you when you're trying to be fair and equitable and equal and do your part and want that person to do their part. It's starting off with somebody trying to be take advantage of the scenario, and that's not fair. So avoid that. And then once people realize no one's going to be around them, they'll start thinking internally about their personality and who they are. If they don't, they'll continue to be who they are, and then let life do life. Enjoy life. Have time. Have fun. Get to know people. Go on. Y'all call today dates. I believe in courting, and be prepared because there's a lot of this is out in modern world in modern society. And I like this young lady that came in and addressed this. I hate that she's going to get some feedback, some backlash, but that's part of society. You got the people that agree, people that don't agree. I hope this reach a lot of young people because to have young people on here and saying something positive and motivating people to look at things internally and reflect on what they want and try to put that on other people because they're their partner, that's not right. Uh, Without further ado, leave a comment down below. I appreciate you. Have a nice day. This is a great one. Until the next video.